Yo! Welcome to
guys.
My Nerd Swag TV, the swaggiest, the nerdiest, the TViest. That
right.
doesn't work. That's not a word.
The talented.
The talented.
Yes.
How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, warning up front for all of our people watching live. This is streaming live, but we are not currently live because this dude right here had a birthday. He is officially turning 21. Congratulations on 21, my friend. And below in the comments, do us a favor and let's send James some birthday wishes. How about that? So if you're watching on Facebook, on Twitch, or on YouTube, in the comments below, would you just wish him a happy birthday? In fact, let's do this. We'll make a game out of it.
Okay.
The game is this. Guess how old. Would anyone on there actually be able to search you and find out how old you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't cheat.
You listen.
Yes.
However, whoever has the answer first, even if you cheat, will be the official winner, and your prize will be our honor and respect.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be like, yeah, way to go. Next week we'll throw out we'll just throw out a big win for you. Maybe a quick celebration.
That's right.
On the next podcast. So let's guess how old James is, and let's start with some introductions for anyone brand new watching this.
Yes.
I'm telling it's your birthday. They don't even know who you are yet.
Yes.
Tell everyone who you are.
James Hostler, writer-creator of the Bobcat saga. Set in 1898 Indian Territory, Will Firemaker is a Cherokee blacksmith living in Tahlequah who is finding out that the legends of the tribe are actually true.
Wow. It's amazing. I love it. And I am the Nerd Pastor. I'm Pastor Terry Cuthbertson. And you can find me on Nerd Swag Pastor is what it is, on Instagram. You can see us on Facebook. And yeah. You ready? Let's
ready.
go.
Let's do it.
So as always, one of the things we like to start out with is we start out with kind of our haul for the week.
Yes.
And my haul this week, I don't know if you can go first if you want to because you're the birthday boy and it's your party, and I don't want you to cry if you want to. But how about
Do yours first, because
okay.
I've got a reveal for you that you don't even know what I'm
Oh, okay,
about
I
to
can't
do.
wait. Ooh, it's okay. So my haul is also going to be is going to include a recommendation for everyone, but I'll show you what I won in an auction. And so have y'all seen these? Lenticular. Look at that. Let's see if I can get close enough to where it's dude, isn't that dope?
It's
So
very cool.
I won this on an online auction the other night. I won it on Craven's. You can search them. I think they do Sunday night auctions too. So when you finish with our show, jump on their live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Won that one on Craven.
Yeah, remember that artist's name, Lenticular.
Okay.
Whatever.
But this one I've actually been looking for a while. I'm getting the whole run of these, and I've been looking for it. I love this cover. It's I think it's the first appearance of Sabretooth on a cover with Wolverine.
Really?
Plus, I don't know if that's true. That might not be true. They'll trust me on that. We'll put a little default thing telling you I'm a big liar. But what a dope cover, man. You've got Sabretooth fighting.
Yeah.
Just such a cool cover.
It may be the first cover Sabretooth is on top of Wolverine. That's it.
I don't know. You got to have a first, and then they threw in a free comic, which I've not read or anything. It's kind of weird. And let me make a complaint one more time because they did a great job shipping it, and I'm very, very grateful. But U.S. Post Office, good grief. What's going on with the post office? What's going on with the post office that you got to break into every one of my packages that get mailed just to prove that it's media mail,
right.
And have to put this stupid stamp on it, and then on top of that, they then take it. It says don't bin, and you know what they do? They take all three of them in that little package that it's in and cram it into my mailbox.
Yeah.
Luckily, the guys did such a great job that the edges didn't get all torn up. Otherwise, man, you can't blame the. If it's packed correctly, you can't blame the people who sold it to you.
No, I totally agree.
So,
and I may have said this before, but I've sent stuff to the East Coast area.
Yeah.
And it's like they have a hatred for
media
mail.
Every time.
And I had a couple of them that they just demolished, and then some others that they ripped open to make sure it was right.
Yeah.
And then, slapped it back together.
Because they don't care.
Shoddily.
Yeah.
It was terrible. And it's like, there are people that are angry about that.
Yeah.
And so when they get your stuff, they just treat it horribly.
So if you are watching our show and you work for the postal system, could you, I don't know, help us with this? We get it. Some of the media mail that comes through is just magazines, but on collectible stuff, there's got to be some way of, and this is one of those things that I know it's a little more, but I think it's one of those things too. I'm willing to pay for Gemini packaging on certain things because it's just that box just saves the day a lot of times. So
Right.
But anyways, so let me talk real quick about the other two things. I went to Deadlift Collectibles. Just kicked the table so hard.
Cool.
Went to Deadlift Collectibles. That's our jam. So if you're anywhere around Edmond, Oklahoma, Deadlift Collectibles, they're also online. He does a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday night or Thursday night? He does a Thursday night.
He does
Thursday night live auction. But just go on, find him on Facebook, Deadlift Collectibles, like to do the workout deadlift. Mike's incredible. The reason we love Mike is Mike undergrades all of his stuff, not the stuff you sell him, but when you're buying something from him, he sells it to you at the lower grade prices. And
exactly, yeah. He'll sell you one as a 5, and it may be a 6.5 or 7.
Yes.
And that happens all the time. So he errs in your favor.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's the truth.
So I was there, and I'm getting ready to make another. We'll make an announcement at some point. But I was talking about some of the new comics that I was interested in reading, and so I went and picked them up. And one of the ones he suggested, because he knows I'm a huge fan of Swamp Thing, is he suggested I pick up the Future State Swamp Thing. So I didn't realize this was out. I wasn't paying attention. So this is issue number 1 of Swamp Thing.
That's the one I was going to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was a really good read. It's so good. And this is only a 2-part series. So both of them are already out. And then this is part 2. The artwork in this one is incredible. And the story is beautiful. What an incredible story. I already love Swamp Thing. They're always kind of dark. It's kind of got that horror vibe to it.
Sure.
But I'm telling you, the storyline in this was so unique and so fun. And just, so here's the thing about this too. And I want y'all to go out and get this. Just go out and get the Future State Swamp Thing. It's gonna cost you a whopping $7, I think. Maybe $4.99 and $3.99. It's gonna cost you $10. Okay. This is an incredible read. Well written, and the art is amazing in this. It was so enjoyable, and really, really working with some great concepts. And what I love about it is it leaves you, even when it's done, it ends everything in such a just well done package, right? The writing was good, the ending was good, but they left it to where there's all this questions that they can add more to it. So really interested to see if all the future states somehow work together or not.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll find a way
If
to
so,
tie it in.
if so, this is the very end of Future State, because this is as far in the future as you can go.
Right.
And so there's a lot of interesting things pops up in that. The other Future State, man, that I am digging right now is the next Batman. Y'all, this is what I was afraid of with this Batman. I was afraid that they were just doing something to do something. It was going to be just a gimmick. Here's the thing. This is Batman's gone missing. We don't know where he's at. They're living now in a place where the government is ran by this magistrate. To wear a mask, you can be shot on sight.
If you're wearing a mask.
If you're wearing a mask, you'll be shot. They don't ask questions.
Versus here, where we are right now, if you don't wear one.
You'll be shot on sight.
That's right.
So it's a flip of where we're living right now. But so anyways, mask, if you're wearing a mask, you'll be shot on sight. The reason I love Jace Fox, by the way, and it's not, and we're not giving anything to give away. Every one of the covers are showing Jace on this is, he's not a perfect Batman. He's not a perfect detective. He can't use technology because the technology can be used to track against him. What's also interesting is there's these family ties that play into this. His mother actually works for the magistrate.
Wow.
And she doesn't know that her son is running around as Batman. He runs into these questions all the time. For instance, one of the crimes he solves right now, he's talking to people about, like, you can't just go out and get vengeance just because you want to. You can't be a vigilante.
Right.
But he can't really say that because he's a vigilante. You see it? And so it really has been a fun story. I'm telling y'all, this has been a great story. I'm looking forward to reading issue 3. So don't just write this off. give this a try. And the artwork inside it, I can't remember the artist's name. I should have looked this up beforehand. But the artist that's been doing this, the artwork in this has been amazing. It's really on point, and it's just a really fun storyline. So the other one I picked up, and I got to tell you, I'm done. I did everything I can do, and all I can say about it is
got that one too.
All I can say about this one is meh. It's not everything. What I've noticed from people is they either say greatest thing in the whole planet, it's amazing, the storylines, I cried, I wept, or they say it's just a bunch of woke garbage, blah blah blah. Listen, I just think it's a boring storyline. It's just a boring storyline. So I picked up. I've read. I already had issue number 1, but I also picked up issue number 2. I wasn't that intrigued with issue number 1, but I was like, they're trying to set some things up. They're trying to help us out. So give it one more try. I've read issue number 2. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can stick with it. I'm just bored, man. I'm just bored.
Yeah.
It's just okay. It's just okay.
That's telling everyone that if it weren't Star Wars, you'd just be like, this is trash.
Yeah. I love Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars stories. Right. I don't care who you put in as a Jedi. See, this idea that it's so progressive to put a woman as a Jedi. We have incredible Jedis all the time. And they've been men and women. They're all species and all kinds.
And little green creatures.
Yes, it's space, y'all. It's fine. So to me, it's like I just am not interested. Here's what the problem is. And I don't know what Star Wars is going to do to solve this, but what a lot of people are doing, and the problem we have is, if you don't understand the hero's arc, you're not going to draw anyone in. Any character that will go through the hero's arc will become an interesting character that will bring us in. It doesn't matter what they are. They could be a dog. I won't be interested in the dog unless the dog somehow goes through the hero's arc.
Right.
You can't just start out at and that's the jump that people keep missing. They just want to jump points.
Right.
This one at least is working towards it. There's not a major arc. I get it. They got a long storyline to go. I may try one more. I'm bored. I'm bored. I may try one more, but I tell you right now, as of right now, y'all, if you like it, tell me below. Have you been reading Hype Republic? What do you think about it? Do you even read comics? Some of the people watching, you guys just bag board and put it in there and wait for the specs to come out. So, but for me, I do both. I'm a big time collector. It's why I get the back issues. The key collect. I love to have those things, and I'm an avid reader. And I'm telling you, if you're gonna keep me involved, man, give me the hero's arc. Suck me into the story. Like, I want to buy into it. So, anyways, I'm not saying it's a gimmick. I'm just saying I'm not interested. I'm just bored. I'm bored. And oh, by the way, the art is just meh also. The art is just okay.
The cover looks meh.
Yeah. This is what you're gonna get all the way through it. So even the art is not that great. So I don't know, man. I don't mean to be critical. I always try to give everything as much of a shot as I can.
Sure.
But brah.
Star Wars. It's a high standard.
Yes,
that's
come
the thing.
on.
You can't. You can't do like 70s gold key comic quality.
But when it does come to Star Wars comic books, we've not ever really had. There's been a couple that I've been interested in, but the original ones that we do for Key, those are garbage. The backstories were pretty bad. They didn't really go with canon. So, But I mean, you've got so much to work with. Just give us the hero's arch, or arch. Hero's arc. Yeah.
That's right.
So, anyways, well, that's what I picked up. That's my haul for the week.
Okay, cool.
James, what was your haul?
I got some things now. I'm the silver, bronze, copper dude. Pretty much silver.
Which
bronze.
is weird because he's only 21.
That's right.
He's an old soul.
I will be 21. I can't drink until tomorrow. So, except for this.
That's water.
That's right. That's what we're telling you. Anyway. So I went. I don't know. You guys probably have heard of Elite Comics.
Yeah.
They got an auction, and I've been looking in on that. So I decided to delve outside of my comfort zone, which was the silver, bronze, etc., and buy some newer stuff just because. And so this particular night, they had a whole bunch of signed books that are all sealed with COAs.
Nice.
And there's the seal on the thing. You can't open the book and look at it, or you've broken the seal that makes it legit. So this one is a think it's a mini-series. There's 4 of them. Sleepy Hollow. Who remembers that story? I think these are from 2014.
Yeah.
And so they're signed by Marguerite Bennett. And all of them are signed either at the bottom or the top, and you can see the...
Nice.
And I don't know Marguerite Bennett, but...
Let me see that.
These
I'm
were
curious.
a deal.
Yeah.
And so I got them, signed ones that have COAs and verified for a low price.
Wow, those
Very
are beautiful.
reasonable.
Yeah.
So I got them because of that.
And the artwork looks great on this, man. I love these covers.
Yeah, that was kind of Walking Dead-ish.
Yeah. And it's gorgeous too. I like kind of that background with the monochromatic.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So, is this based on the TV show, you think?
It is. It says from the Fox TV show.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
And
That's
of course,
cool.
I haven't looked at these because I don't have a copy, a reader for these. I just have these new sealed ones, and I'm not popping the seal just to look at it.
At some point, we just need to get another subscription, reader
right.
subscription, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So here's one. I've been collecting variants of Detective Comics 1000, and I've got everything from Neil Adams to Jim Steranko.
And
You
if
know,
you
I
guys
just love him. I just love him.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, he's a fan of Neil Adams.
Yes. You may not have heard anything about it. Maybe we'll talk sometime.
We should
yeah.
spend some time and talk about who Neil Adams is. So
Exactly. So I found this Detective Comics 1000 that has Harley, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy.
Oh, I love it.
And this variant was done by Dawn McTeague, and I have to admit I'm not really familiar with her, but that's her art. And if you look right over here, right there, I think that is her signature because it's certified and sealed. So I'm assuming she's the one that signed it
Yeah, that's
for
awesome,
a
man.
cover. So that was another signature one that wasn't very much money in my opinion for what it
So
is.
with the Harley Quinn Sal Villagram, we'll be watching. He'll be making you an offer on this.
That's
so,
right.
You know his number. You call him.
That's right.
That's gorgeous, man. I love that cover.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So now there's a couple of cyborgs, and I the same thing. They had a real good price on signatures that are certified, but I don't know who wrote it. I didn't have time to look it up. I just got these because they were very inexpensive for what they were. Okay?
Nice.
So there's a couple of cyborgs right there.
Yeah.
If you guys have information on it, just tell us. The signature is, it's dark. It's right there by my finger. You probably can't see.
Huh.
Yeah.
And it's not written on the COA on the back?
No, the name is not on there.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So you have to just know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not very helpful either because there's a couple guys on here too. Wow.
Yeah. Same guy that signed it, but I don't know who it is. And so
Nice.
you guys throw the information at us, please. Help us out.
George.
Okay. Terry hasn't seen this yet.
Yo, some Donnie.
Venom. Donnie
yeah,
Cates.
Donnie
And-
Cates all the way.
And there he's signed right across the
Nice.
thing. Signed by Donnie Cage. And guess what? I know you're a Venom fan, so this is for you.
Nah.
Yes.
It's your
my
birthday.
so
I
I'm
should
gonna
have
give
brought
you
you a gift. Yo, some Donnie
Yeah.
Cates goodness, man. Yeah, Venom's been a great run. You know, he's actually walking away from that now. He won't be
Is he?
writing on that anymore
Wow.
after King in Black. Yo, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
Yeah. They had a bunch of King in Black on that thing, and I didn't get any of those.
Dude, that's epic, man.
Yeah.
That's epic.
So that was primarily this week's haul.
Yeah.
I've got some older stuff I could show that I've talked about before that I didn't have. Oh, and by the way, this is a Neil Adams signed Conan, and this is for Terry also.
Woo!
Because I have another copy that I got during their game. It's like a raffle.
Yeah.
Where they have like 10 of them lined up, but they're covered up, and they're all $60. And you pick a number, and if they turn around number 9, and that's the one you bought, you not only get the signature, which you paid for in the first place, you get a remark where Neil has drawn
Nice.
it, and it's worth like $150.
Wow.
So I haven't won yet. But anyway,
That's
and
awesome, man.
That's to Terry's advantage because I'll keep trying to win,
Yeah.
and he'll just keep getting books.
Yeah, listen, what can I say? I'm living the dream. I got good friends. If you don't have good friends, if your friends don't give you cool comic books, sorry, you just need to get better friends. Is this the, I think
This
you
is-
have,
okay,
this
yeah.
is the Walking Dead that
Okay,
we were
check
talking
this
about a couple
out.
weeks ago, right?
Yeah. This is the blank, the cover blank that Neil drew. This was done in 16, I believe.
Nice.
And you can see the character. It's Daryl Dixon. And if I can get that there, if I can get that glare off, if you look right next to his head there, that signature is, he wrote Daryl Dixon underneath it. It's Norman Reedus. So
Wow.
This is all original here. I haven't done a CBCS on it yet, but
Nice.
Original drawing on the book, and also signed by Daryl Dixon himself, Norman Reedus. So we thought that was pretty cool.
Any walkers on our stream tonight? Any walkers?
Walker Talkers?
Walker talkers.
Okay.
I'm a Texas Ranger.
Okay.
Walker, Texas Ranger. No?
Yes.
All right.
Walker.
Oh, this is
Walker and
this
Texas
is great.
Ranger.
This
Okay.
is an interesting story on this one.
This is the mythical book I've told you about that you really probably didn't believe what I was saying, but you see it says A Larger World, Walking Dead. It's all covered completely in signatures.
Oh man.
And I counted them the other night, and it's like 47,
Oh, my
48,
gosh.
I think.
That's
it's
crazy.
just under 50.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
And there's some signatures on the back of the book you can't see.
Yeah.
But here's the list. I know you can't read all of it, but here's all the people that have signed it.
That's amazing.
And
That's hilarious.
This book here, I have spent a ridiculously stupid amount of money on it. Just imagine those signatures. The cheap ones were $40
Yeah,
a piece.
yeah,
The cheap
yeah,
ones. And
yeah.
then you go up to Norman and JD, and they're going to be 80, 100.
Wow.
So anyway, when I finally get this book done, get it certified and whatever, I'm going to put 50,000, put 50 grand on
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what does CBCS charge to?
$15 per signature. Okay, so I paid for all these signatures.
gosh.
Now 49, 48 signatures
Oh,
times
no.
15. There
Yeah.
you go. And
Yeah.
then we get it encapsulated.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So this is going to be an heirloom. And
Yeah, yeah.
The
That-
only, you just throw out any character except for the really obscure ones.
Yeah.
And they've signed this book with the exception
That's
of,
hilarious.
and everybody take a wild guess who has not signed this book.
The one who can't sign it.
Well, the one you can't get to, you can't get within a mile of him. It's Andrew Lincoln.
Nice.
Rick.
Yeah.
I get. But
Yeah.
they did a lottery when we did like the last round of signatures on this. It was 17 in Atlanta in October, I guess it was.
Wow.
Walker Stalker, and they did like a lottery thing, and of course we didn't make it, so there was no way we could. And all the other stars, they had their own booth. It was open, and you can see him as you walk by. Whatever.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
enclosed in black drapes.
Wow.
So you couldn't even look at him.
Wow.
And of course, we didn't get the signature. So
All right. For his birthday, we've got to figure out how to get him let's get him to that point. Let's get this thing signed. You know what? This kind of reminds me of, this may be one of those things that go down in history. Have you seen that Spider-Man comic that gets sold for a couple $1,000s? It's
yes, somebody marked it up.
wrote the breakup letter, like, how
Yes.
dare you cheat on me?
Yeah, on that. Yeah.
That's gonna. I feel like that's gonna be at that level, at some point.
Yeah,
That
no
kind of
kidding.
level of. There's just a respect that goes along when that thing pops
Yeah.
on the market. So
Yeah, and I know fundraisers and whatever they've done for charity.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's books out there that have a ton of signatures.
nice, yeah.
But I don't know if there's one out there that exists that has as many as this.
no.
Nobody is crazy or dumb enough to do what I did to get all these on here. I mean, that's the bottom line right there. So
You're living the dream, man. I don't care what anyone says. You're living the dream. Don't let anyone shoot your dreams down, man. You're living the dream. That's funny. I love it, dude. I love it. I love it.
One more
Wow, that
really
one's
cool
epic
one.
too.
Let me see. Let me make sure I can't. Yeah. This is the Michael Golden. And this is a wraparound blank.
Here, let
So
me
here-
hold it. See
yeah.
if I can get it better.
There's the front of it. And of course, that's Eugene. And you can see someone's hand and a gun right there. He's wearing a bulletproof vest. Now, if you flip around to the back, the wraparound, look who's holding the gun. Abraham Ford.
Nice.
So I had this done by Michael, and it took almost a year to get it. And I'm not really complaining, but I finally got it back to work. Look at the detail. That's all original right on there. I mean, that is
Wow.
good stuff.
Wow.
I kid
Yeah.
you not. So the only problem I have is I was going to try to get Eugene, why am I trying? Josh McDermott to sign it, and then Cudlitz, who played Abraham Ford. But it's sealed now, so I'll have to find out whenever these happen again where you can get to people and they're
Yeah.
actually having the cons. I'll have to have CGC or one of their authorized or licensed people to handle it and crack the book and then crack the case and then have them sign it and then send it back and have it redone and then I'll
Wow.
have their signatures on it.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
That's really good stuff. Michael Golden did a bang-up job, and he didn't, hold
Yeah.
back. He had lots of detail, lots
Yeah.
of color on that, or as far as the black areas and all that.
No, that's epic. Yeah, it's such great art on that. So
Yeah.
well, okay. So that's our kind of hauls of the week, what we pulled
Yes.
off, and some of the back history, because we've been making jokes about certain things, including
Right.
the Walker signing one there.
Yep.
So it's fun to share all that. You know, we were talking this morning, and I thought it'd be cool to bring it up tonight too. You know, so with the comic book with your comic book, the Bobcat. That I was going to say that we keep promoting on this show.
Right,
the
right.
we was that we promoted on this show. You know, and both of us being Cherokee, you know.
Right.
There's something interesting that happened this day and age that I thought would be kind of fun to talk about real quick.
Yeah.
Just throw it out. It doesn't really have anything to do with comics, but I think it's something that it's just kind of cool and we wanted to share it with everyone. So
On this day, February the 4th, 200 years ago, the Cherokee Celebrity, some people say Celebrity, was created or finished and put out there by Sequoyah himself, who wrote that for the Cherokee Nation. And what we've got in these photographs here.
Hold on, I'm transitioning over that. There you go. Okay. There it is.
Yeah. You've got a keyboard on there, and look at the keys on there instead of A, B, C, D. You've got the Cherokee symbol, the Celebrity, and then there's a upper and lowercase symbol or image on there. And this is from an IBM typewriter, those electronic typewriters before computers and before all that. They were the thing. They were top of the line, and they have that ball, and you can probably see the ball, which we'll show next. They gave it a name, and I've forgotten it.
Yeah.
But they're like this. It's like a 57 Chevy of the typewriter world, okay, right? So the Cherokee Nation back in the day had a prototype made up with the Cherokee Celebrity to work off of the IBM typewriter, and once they got it made, they sent it to IBM, and they produced them, and that's what this is on there. If you look at that sphere, those are all Cherokee Celebrity symbols.
Wow.
And so, you know, those things, the old typewriters would have an arm that came up and would go tick, 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 tick. Well, this thing would spin around and go pop, 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 all over the place. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah,
I love that, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, so I just thought that was a really cool thing. I got this off of the Cherokee Culture and Heritage page. I probably said that wrong. On Facebook.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to share it, and I just think it's really cool. It's the bicentennial of the Cherokee Celebrity.
And the reason it matters is it's, you know, things like this is what's going to help keep the language alive and not become a forgotten language that no one knows anything about.
That's right.
And so it's beautiful. It's such a cool thing. And it goes along with what's going on with the Bobcat. You know, you're getting ready to release the next, you know, you're working on issue 5 is about to come out. So, and what I love about the Bobcat, man, is you always throw in the Cherokee language.
Right.
You put in the Oklahoma history lessons. It's a lot of fun all the way around, man.
I tried to make it that way, and I think you know, it's one of those. It's a passion, of course.
Yeah.
And so anything that you have a strong passion about and an interest, and you just have this energy, if you put it into the writing and the presentation, then people are going to feel it. They're going to receive it.
That's cool.
You know?
Yeah. So, well, bro. Also, because we're about to, you know, sign off, but I just want to, you know, finish up. So, interesting thing that we have going on right now that we need to be thinking about. Everyone needs to be thinking about is, I completely forgot what I was going to say. I just completely.
Interesting thing. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know where we're going on that. So, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, I do know what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Last week we were talking, and we were talking about independent comic book artists and authors, and one of the people is also the editor of the Bobcat.
Andrea.
Yes. And so Andrea has a comic book out called The Shepherd, right?
Yes.
So after we talked about it, Monday, this small time, I don't know if y'all have heard of it, small time YouTube guy, he's a little guy, you probably never heard of him, Comic Tom. I don't know if y'all, I know, he's just getting started, unlike us with our 6 viewers. We have more than 6.
7.
We love you guys.
7.
We
7.
love you.
7.
What was interesting is Comic Tom, you know, has that. I don't know how exactly he's connected to the Key Collector app, except that whenever they post something like, "Hey, top 10, key issues that you need to be aware of," then all of a sudden those key issues go like out. it's not insider trading because, it's not stocks, but, and it's not market manipulation, right? I don't know what it is. But anyways, here was the interesting thing. So I got a notice on Monday, and the Shepherd is made top 10 list of books to be keeping an eye out for, man.
Which is amazing.
That's awesome. So, and so I thought, man, we should give a recommendation this way also, because
You guys need to read Andrea's book. It was a great book to start with. It's been out about 6 years now, because it's issue 1.
Yeah,
he's done like
issue 1 made top
10.
10.
Volumes of trades. Off of the single issues since then. Okay, so they're reintroducing it. It's on Scout. From Scout, but the label is Black Caravan.
Yeah.
And Black Caravan is like the horror, division or whatever from Scout. And so anyway, the story is the same. It's everything great, but it's kind of like the Shepherd was a muscle car that was really cool, had a great engine and all this. Well, they took it in and groomed it, and now it's got these awesome decals and pinstripes and chrome Krager mag wheels.
Yeah, keep going.
So it's been streamlined and updated.
Sorry, I didn't download it beforehand.
And it's a top 10. And so all of a sudden, kabang, and I congratulated Andrea on it. It's like, dude, you have put in your time.
Yeah.
You paid your dues. You've got this quality stuff here, and now it's out there where people can actually see it. Because it had been a struggle for years to get it just seen and make it visible for everyone, so that more people in the market could appreciate it. So he's killing it.
Yeah, way to go, man.
Tuesday night, Wednesday was the new comic day, and that's when it came out, and it's done well, and you can see what the rankings are.
So did it move over to Scout or from Scout?
No, to Scout.
Okay,
from
so
Caliber.
from Caliber to Scout.
From Caliber.
And the one that's listed here is
Black
this
Caravan.
Black Caravan? Is that a
That's a Scout spinoff.
of their
For the horror.
Okay, so released on Scout's nonstop imprint, where the first issue is released, and then the remainder of the story was collected in volume 1.
Right.
So, anyways, I just wanted to give a shout out to him.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, my friend, let us know when you're ready. You can hop on. We'd love to have a great conversation with you sometime. So,
Andrea is going to be on here with us. Period. We just don't know exactly. Maybe next week, maybe in a few weeks, but he's going to be on here, and you guys are going to love him. The guy is the nicest guy you could ever want to meet, and he is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I just love the guy. He's just amazing. He's a PhD, and he's not going to sit there and brag about it.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah.
But anyhow, go check it out and go get the book and help make things a success for him, because you will not regret it. Wednesday was when they released it officially. It was the new comic day. Tuesday night, some of the online auctions had the book out there, and I ran into it on Elite, and I bought 2 variant covers. That were just beautiful variant covers. And I got those, and then all the books they had there sold out. Gone.
I looked on Scout. I couldn't find them on Scout even. On their actual website. So
that's just wonderful. That's the best news.
Keep an eye out for this. And again, this is what we're gonna keep doing. Marvel, DC, they're around. They're gonna a lot of times they're gonna keep giving you the same stories over and over. They're gonna use the same characters over and over. The reason we think that independent comic books are incredible is because it gives you brand new stories, and it's gonna open up new markets and new places for people to explore new themes. There's room for everyone in the comic book world, no matter where you're at in your mindset or your thought processes. I'm a pastor, so even for me, there's places where there. I just love that there's this option. What you're looking for is out there, but we have to support things that are good. And so with the independent comics, to me, man, it's like we've got to be a part of this, man.
Right.
So I was excited when I saw that, and I sent you a text. I was like, "Yo, check it out!"
Yeah.
Like how crazy is that?
It's awesome.
So get out there, get your copy, get it slabbed, whatever you want. But let's show some mad support for the Shepherd, and we'll ask him to tell us the rundown where he came up with all the pieces for that too when he gets on.
And I don't know. I can't say that I know for sure, but I think he's got like a foil or a holo variant cover for that, and he positively has a glow in the dark.
Wow, I love that. I love that.
He was like, I didn't even know it existed. That's what he told me on the phone the other night. He was like, and I just love it so much. So
That's awesome.
I'm hoping someday to have a glow-in-the-dark cover for the Bobcat. I mean, are you kidding? A
That's
glow-in-the-dark
so
cover
cool.
here
Yeah.
in the woods with Sewell Kalu, doing their thing and it glowing. And,
Yeah. You got stars in the background, some
right.
lightning bugs,
Eyes
in the
glowing.
yeah. That'd be dope. So, well, James, tell them where they can get the Bobcat if they want to support you.
Yeah, thebobcat.net, which my nephew's working on it. So if you go there, like right now, it might be down temporarily. You'll go to a page, as an opening page, but all of the material in the mercantile, he's doing some work with it. So maybe it's up by the time you see this, maybe it's not. But it's going to be there. It'll be back on. If you want the trade paperback, which has issues 1, 2, and 3 in it, the first collected, it is on Amazon through Caliber. So you can get on Caliber Comics or put in the Bobcat comic graphic novel on Amazon, and the price fluctuates, which is it's in your favor because it's $18.99 for the book. And I tried to talk the publisher into putting it at $18.98.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, it doesn't work that way." Okay, all right. So anyway, $18.99 is the cover price, but I've seen it down to like $13 or $14, and it'll go up to $15, $16. So normally it's been under the cover price because they print on demand, and so they decide how much they want to make.
Nice.
And they just pay a royalty to the publisher for the book. And if you've got Prime, of course, if you pay $14 for it, it's free delivery. And
There
so
you
you
go.
don't pay anything extra.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then when I run into you, whenever and wherever, I will sign it for you.
There you go.
And
$50 a signature,
Yeah.
and he'll draw a swiggly face for an extra $100.
There will be 1,000 people lined up to pay me $50 to sign their book.
Hilarious. I love it, man. I love it. All right, and then you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. On Instagram, I am the Nerd Swag Pastor. Why did I struggle with that? It's Nerd Swag Pastor because well, you know what it is as soon as it's one of those things like you make your name and then as soon as you go, man, that doesn't quite fit what I wanted. It should have been like, but Nerd Swag Pastor is what it is. So look me up. I'm always posting just comic pictures I'm picking up, different thoughts we have going on. And we may even start doing some Instagram live stuff if we get enough people following us on there.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, here's another thing you can do to help and support us. We need people to subscribe on YouTube. And if you've stayed to the end of this, man, it's like you like us. And we like you too.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring, man, really.
I always say this, I might like you more than a friend. So, prove your love to us and subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell and click all so you'll get the notifications when we go on live. Next week we will be on live. So Sunday we won't pre-record. We're live right now. We just pre-recorded it and I'm posting it live and I'm in the chats right now talking with all you beautiful nerdy friends of ours. So
birthday party weekend. That's what's going on here. So
So I'll be online because he didn't invite me to his party. No, just kidding. But anyway, so you guys have an incredible week. We'll see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock. And until then, my friends, nerd on. Nerd on.
Good to see you guys.